I've lowered the frame rate, so hopefully it won't just go nuts. Like, I don't know why, but I've lowered the frame rate to, like, the same frame rate as Mega Man X, specifically. I went to 420p. It's still 60 frames a second that I'm streaming at, but... Ay. We're doing the actual resolution using the neurocomputer. He was able to suppress any abnormal behavior in the Reploids and prevent them from going berserk. I already missed a bunch of this already. Again, the curse! Many of the most advanced Reploids have gathered near their new mentor and founded Doppeltown, a perfect utopian community. Okay, that's way more stable. With Dr. Doppler guiding them, the world seemed ready to enter a golden new age. I mean, a new golden age. Sorry, I need to drink a lot of the water. After a few months... Everything in the X series, just like a few months later. Not years, months. Always. Almost. The Mavericks, who were supposed to have been neutralized by the neurocomputer, suddenly appeared and began to riot. At Maverick Hunter headquarters, all the intelligence indicated that Dr. Doppler was the mastermind behind the invasion. Soon the call went to X and Zero to destroy the invading Mavericks and to bring Dr. Doppler to justice. Like, I'm really sorry about this. It's just technical difficulties every time I try to do Mega Man. Maverick Hunter X and Zero, dispatch. Did not say that plurally. Ay, here we go again. Few hours later, emergency contact was made by the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. There's a little bit of English in here. Just a little bit. And a lot of, like, double negatives and stuff like that. Just grammar errors, a few of them. This was the last one on the Super Nintendo. This is the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. We are under attack from the Doppler force. That looks almost like a V. All units return to base immediately and return fire. Using a lot more CPU, but we're certainly using a lot, losing a lot less frames. And we're doing this properly. Mega Man X3. Ay. Like, the height of Mega Man X. Gonna go skydiving again. Well, kind of. Just, what's it called? They follow a decent height, like at least 2 or 3 stories from this. They also jumped up that high, so... I don't know. There we go. Done. Not really skydiving, but almost. X! I'll clear out the enemies out here. Like 2 outs. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside. Again, like, I'm just repeating what I was doing, like, the first time when I... This is the first 5 minutes that were wasted. But, again, I apologize for not being able to do the exact same Zero voice that I did the last time. It's just... my throat's a little bit hurting. In fact, I might lay off the voice acting, maybe, this one. This one isn't as, like, dumb as X2. But, not that X2 was dumb, it's just... what's it called? Like, everything isn't hidden... like, super deviously in this game. I'm just gonna say that. Like, it's a little bit more balanced where everything's hidden, so, like, I remember this one a little bit better than X2. That's what I want to say. Mac, where have you been? New original character Mac, do not steal. You're far too twisting, X. I am now a member of Doppler's army. I don't know what voice I'm doing for him. Like, this is different from the first take. you will make a fine addition to our forces once you have been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. And now X has been captured. Psych, you thought this was Mega Man X3. This is Zero. Zero game. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to be playing as Zero from like 70% of this game, but... what's it called? They pulled this kind of bait and switch before Metal Gear. Ay, ay, ay. Like, I know it's optional to play as Zero, but he's way more fun than X. Just... my goodness. At least until I get all, like, literally every item and every upgrade, like, Golden Armor X, Zero is going to be a million times better. Unless there are spikes. If there are spikes, Zero's just going to immediately just be out of there. Because that could lead to his engine getting destroyed just immediately. Like, you only get one life as Zero this entire game. It's a little bit ridiculous. Oh, we're fighting. I forgot I didn't actually say anything. Okay. There we go. I just need to hit him with the Z-Saber. That was his weakness. Okay, we're good. We didn't lose the game just at the beginning of it. Ay, ay, ay. Are you okay, X? Thanks, Zero. I'm okay. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. They changed Zero's voice literally every time that... what's it called? He shows up in a game, so why not I change his voice every time that he shows up? Oh, my lord. Anyway, this what's it called? The beginning of this game's a little bit rocky, but it picks up. Just trust me. Ay, ay, ay. We're actually going to be moving while fighting this instead of just... what's it called thing? No, wait, we're staying in one place, never mind. Ay, ay, ay. Made this one significantly easier than the opening boss from X2, that's for sure. He's got more of a design as well, like... it almost looks like Eggman. Like, this looks like something Eggman would make. Right here. My goodness. Way easier to beat, though. You know what I mean. Losing significantly less frames now that I've just adjusted all the settings and, like, compromised. Looks like we've swept most of the enemies. Out of here. I'll go back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. See you later, X. Need to take a little bit of water. That Zero's a little bit scratchy. I accidentally forgot to save. It's fine. Anyway, to Blizzard Buffalo, I guess. Can't get everything here first because I don't have Tunnel Rhino's ability, but it's a start. Like, you need the leg parts to get most of the armor in this game. Anyway, so like it's Volt Catfish and what's his name? Tunnel Rhino. Those are the ones that you need to really focus on first, because they're the ones that everything that's hidden, that's where how you get them, except with the armors. Like, there's a few places that you have to use the armor, but as a rule of thumb, it's just like catfish or, what's it called? Vault catfish or tunnel rhino. Like, that's how you get the armor in this game, at the very least. And most of the heart tanks. They certainly simplified it. I mean, one thing about X3 is that they put, like, a ton of enemies on the screen and they do a ton of damage, but, like... You don't really need to worry about that if you know where all the armor is. Kind of like all the other X games. You know what I mean? Please, Bit, just not be here. Okay, good. Ay, ay, ay. Like, you never know when Bit and Bite are gonna show up. But thank goodness you can just walk through the room. Like, it's part of the stage instead of the X-Hunters where you actually have to search them out and, like, go out of your way to find them. No. You're just gonna run into Bit and Bite just randomly. Which I like. Like, the only one you have to actually look for is Vile. Like, spoilers, Vile is in this game. If you couldn't tell from the borders. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, there's something down here I remember. Actually, no, there isn't. Not yet. That's where you find Vile. Sorry. Vile's not here yet. Gotta be Bit and Bite first. And I'm not going to be beating them with their weaknesses, because I want to do all the fights with them. So, like, that's another thing. Like, if you don't want to waste time, like, just with the extra villains, like the distraction villains, you can just destroy them the first time you see them. You can just choose to do that. But I am not going to, because I want a challenge. And I want to fight all the boss do all the boss fights in this game. Because what's the point if I don't? Okay, that jump, really hard to make, but... what's it called? That's how you get the foot part, so, like, you're meant to actually just... do that jump and actually just get good at it. No need to be alarmed, that jump usually takes a few tries. Ay, ay, ay. Be easier with a Super Nintendo controller. Honestly, but... There we go! Gotten 2 tries, it's good enough. Enter this capsule, Mega Man. I mean, X. Take the leg upgrade. The upgrade will enhance your mobility in the air. My Dr. Light just keeps getting worse and worse. You will be able to dash left, right, or even straight up into the air. Thank you, Doc. Now it's time to get the first energy tank in this game. Since I can, yeah, there you go. They had to show off that you can now do that upwards now. Ay, ay, ay. It's gonna come in handy. It's gonna give me, like, just enough extra height to be able to get all the secrets. I'm gonna die on purpose because I think that the checkpoint is a little bit further back, and that's where I need to be. Yep, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, the sub-tank is... You need to backtrack a little bit for it, but it's fine. It's not too far back. Like, it's just up here. You saw it. I purposely walked past it because I was like, nope, not gonna try that without the foot parts, and the foot parts are right there, so might as well. You know what I mean? Like, there's spikes right there. It's about the same length of a jump as the length of the jump to the foot parts, but now I don't have to any effort at all. Watch, there we go. Simple as that. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat Blizzard Buffalo the first try, but that's not what we're aiming for. We're just aiming for, what's it called? The optimum route for just beating this in one sitting. And beating Blizzard Buffalo first is not actually part of that. This is just a quick start to get the foot parts. I mean, I'm gonna make an honest attempt just to save time to beat Blizzard Buffalo. He's not that hard. I say as I die. Ay. Well, until I get the armor, they're gonna be doing absurd amount of damage. So, like, if I slip up even once, I'm gonna die. So, that is why I need to take the optimum route. And unfortunately, you can't fight the Mavericks as Zero. So that is why I've opted not to. Like, play as Zero in this level, because it was just faster to do it as X. And less dangerous. Okay, it's just Blizzard Buffalo. Ay. So usually the Frost boss is the easiest boss in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure when that stopped was, Blizzard Walrus. I mean, not Blizzard Walrus, Frost Walrus. But, like, up to X3, like, if there's a, what's it called? Ice boss, easiest boss in the game. Great, that saves me a lot of time. Oh my goodness. Need to start collecting heart tanks, though. But I need to do Drill Rhino next. I mean, Tunnel Rhino, excuse me. Like, I might not even need most of the weaknesses for the Mavericks in this game. Like, the weapons in this game aren't really that much to write home about. But now I can grind, what's it called? The X-Tanks now if I do Blast Hornet stage, I think. Because I got Frost Shard, and I'm pretty sure that's what you use to grind in this game. Ay. Okay, there's Tunnel Rhino. Sorry, a little bit of a brain fart, but we're doing this and we're doing this right. Loving the, what's it called? Instead of the Mavericks, it's like Doppler. First time they try to fake you out that Sigma's not behind everything, even though he's behind everything. Unfortunately, I can't get the armor from here just yet, but I need Tunnel Rhino's ability in order to be getting that, so yeah. I'm probably going to be using Zero for the second half of the stage. Because the first half isn't really that hard, like, to be honest. But I might need Zero for the second half. Anyway, there's the heart tank right there. See, it's not too hard. Not too off the beaten path. Not hidden behind invisible walls and stuff like that. Hello. Hi, Roz. Welcome. You're just in time for, what's it called? Me to be done with the tutorial and just getting into the swing of things. I've still got 7 Mavericks left. You're not too late at all, no. It's perfectly fine. Just welcome. Hello. Ay. Anyway, there's the other EX tank. Again, not too out of the way. And here's where I would fight Bit or Bite. Bit still hasn't showed up yet, good. Okie dokie then. And now it's time to switch to Zero. Coolios. Yes. I'm gonna be a little bit practical. X! I'm on my way! There we go. This is where I want to conserve ammo for X. As best as I can. Like, again, I only have 1 life for Zero in this game, so if Zero takes a ton of damage, he's gonna have to dip, but for now, we're good. This will prevent me from having to lose a bunch of lives to get to, what's his name? Tunnel Rhino. And perhaps, just maybe a perhaps, I'll be able to Nope, almost lost Zero. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta be careful of spikes. That's like Zero's only weakness in this game. Maybe Pit got called over to have some dinner at P.F. Chang's or something. Maybe. Whatever the reason he's not here. Really gotta watch out for those spikes. And I don't have, what's his name? Vault Catfish's ability, so I can't get the armor here yet, unfortunately, but I need Tunnel Rhinos to get the armor parts anyway, so yeah. How I'm gonna do it is, what's it called? Blizzard Buffalo, Tunnel Rhino, Neon Tiger, Vault Catfish, and then I'll just go from there. Hopefully. Maybe Gravity Beetle, then, what's it called? Actually, no. Wait, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna figure this out eventually. And boulders, apparently. Yes. Oh, I only have one life left. I forgot I actually completed the stage. Darn it. Okay, just gonna do Tunnel Rhino again. I should probably get some of the heart tanks that I can get now, just beforehand. Might be a good idea, but then again, might just waste a bunch of time. Because Tunnel Rhino isn't that hard either. It's just a repeat, basically a repeat of Blizzard Buffalo, in terms of difficulty. Tunnel Rhino is just slightly harder to beat, because he has missiles. Ay, ay, ay. At least you get to see the beginning of the stage. Gotta be careful with just everything, though. Like, I'm gonna observe. Can I? Nope, I cannot. Definitely need Vault Catfish for literally, like, everything here. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. I mean, the stage design is pretty okay in X3, but a few shortcuts were done to just, like, artificially make the game a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Like, there were a few... there are a lot of spikes in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Requires a little bit of precise jumping, that's why they gave you a double jump, basically. And a triple jump if you get the gold armor, which is recommended because the last part of the... Doppler's lab is insane with the spikes. There's literally an entire wall of spikes that you have to slowly just climb for like 20 minutes. It's absurd. And I didn't switch to Zero. What am I doing? I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna heal up X and then switch to him real quick. Actually, no, there's a little bit more stage after just everything. So maybe actually... It's good that I don't use Zero here, because there's a mid-boss and then a little bit more stage. Ay, ay, ay. And it's a lot safer anyway, because Spike's bad for Zero. Seriously. So when you have to play a Nuzlocke with a character and there's permadeath involved, gotta be careful. Gotta be a little bit strategic. My phone's going off. I'm not going to turn off the... notifications. I'm just gonna keep it away from me unless it gets absolutely insane, because, yeah. Turning off notifications has been really bad for me. I keep forgetting to turn them back on, like, every time I'm done streaming. Have to do literally all of that again. Ay, ay, ay. I might just use the sub-tank on the sub-boss. Like, not that I've filled it, like, at all, but he's certainly harder than, what's his name? Tunnel Rhino himself. Ouch, yeah. Until I get the armor, literally everything in this game is going to be just, it's going to kill me in 2 hits. They made this game hard by just putting spikes everywhere and making the enemies do a ton of damage. I mean, the levels are still great and challenging and all that, but, like, this is where the series, for a little bit, got kind of borderline lazy. Just a little bit. Anyway, now I've got a little bit of sub-tank. I actually don't know the weaknesses of, like, any of the sub-bosses. I mean, might be beneficial for me to figure that out, but... I just don't know that at the moment. I mean, I kind of don't, like, because everything in this game especially has, like, a pattern. But, especially this guy. I mean, he's a little bit random. Like, depending on where you are, he will just keep continually ramming you, or he will get up on the ceiling and really mess you up, but... Okay, there we go. And they're a little bit cinematic about literally every enemy that you beat in this game. Instead of just the bosses. They treat all the bosses like they're an event, instead of just, like, something on the side. And then they do something like that and just give you a healing item for beating them. The illusion of a great reward. Yes, good work, thank you. Not gonna do a zero voice literally every time I summon him. Had to do it the first time. Ah, darn it, I lost my Z-Buster swing. I mean, my Z-Saber swing. Really need to keep an eye on that in this game. That you have a third attack as 0, and it's way stronger than, like, literally any other attack in this game. That's why they don't let you fight the bosses as 0. But you also gotta watch out for moments like what just happened right there. I'm gonna have to use the swing. And I need to actually get 0 out of here, he's gonna die. Ay, ay, ay. 0, I'm on my way. I said I was gonna use 0 like just 70% of the time, but... Ay, ay, ay. Probably for the best. This part really needs the foot parts because of just how packed they made this part in particular. There we go. Not gonna fall into that bottomless pit. There's nothing down there. And I'm dead. Just already. Thank goodness I got one more life. It's just one more, but... At least I got sub-tank energy just a little bit. And I'm back to losing health again. Wait, did it put me back all the way to, like, before the sub-boss? If it did, that's gonna... That sucks. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, it did! Oh, my lord. Okay, screw it. This is where I'm gonna use 0. Already considered used. My goodness. I forgot. If you die after you summon 0, you can't call him back again. For, like, the rest of the level. Because he's already on his way back to HQ at the moment. He's not on call at the moment. So just gotta do this without him. But I've gotten it down, though, so it's not gonna be too much of a problem. It just sucks just a little bit. Honestly. Just gotta wait for him to move. That's how you get him in a pattern. Sometimes you're a little bit too high up for him to get in a pattern, but... Hey, at least I'm getting... fill up a sub-tank a little bit more from all this. Just ever so slightly, so I have a little bit more of an easy time with Tunnel Rhino. I've gotten no heart tanks at this point, though. So I gotta be a little bit careful. I mean, I can always go back to Blizzard Buffalo, like, literally right after this. And get the, what's it called, the heart tank. In fact, I kind of have to, because I will forget about it otherwise. Needed to take that. Did not want to get hit by those. Let's do a ton of damage. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do, what's his name, a Tunnel Rhino this round. I might actually have to, what's it called, like, just get the heart tanks that don't require you to do, like, any additional anything. Hey, sorry you're late. Don't worry, I've been sucking. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least it didn't kill me that time. Got, like, no health to do this. Probably gonna lose to, what's his name? To Tunnel Rhino, but... what are you gonna do? Got a little bit of health. If I somehow, by some miracle, beat him, it would be great, but I don't have his weakness yet. I don't remember. Actually, do I have his weakness? Nope, Blizzard Buffalo is not his weakness. Ay, ay, ay. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna go to, what's it called now? Where's the one where I can start getting just heart tanks? I'm gonna need those. Well, I might as well go to Neon Tiger's place because I'm pretty sure I can still get, even though I can't get the Buster part here because I need to beat, what's his name? Tunnel Rhino in order to get it. But yeah, you're not super late, don't worry. But one of the stages where almost nothing is required of you to get anything in it. Like, the heart tank and the EX tank, they're just kind of in plain sight. And since I've got the foot parts, it's way easier to get them. There they are, and I want... Yes! Managed to not take damage with that as well as fill up the sub-tank. And now I've already got 3 of those. I should probably start filling those up at Blast Hornet stage, but not yet. Well, actually, maybe yet. If I just fill them up now, then I won't have to worry about it, like, later. Maybe. Actually, who am I kidding? I burned them all. But I might as well fill up, like, 1. Like, just to show off how you do it real quick, because you can do it, fill up the sub-tanks from the beginning of the game. That's, like, just a supplement for not having the armor, access to the armor, like, immediately. Like, see, this is where the, what's it called? The Buster part is, and I need Tunnel Rhino's ability to be able to do that. Unfortunately. But there's a heart further down. I will be getting that. Those things kind of look like Fawful. Just ever so slightly. Ay, ay, ay. This guy's a little bit tricky because he... what's it called? All the way back to the beginning of the stage. Okay, whatever, it's not that far, but... My goodness. Especially since I have the foot parts, though. Not too much of a setback, but a little bit. Like, I'm pretty sure I can just jump up there. There. I skipped like half of the first part of the stage. Speedrun tactics. Even though I'm not actually speedrunning this game, I'm just beating it in one sitting. We already got one Maverick down, so just 7 to go. The problem in this game is literally just getting the armor. Once I have it, I'll be golden. Both figuratively and at the end of the game, literally. Ay. Anyway, this guy isn't too hard, but he pops out randomly. That's the one problem with him. Actually, I think he has a pattern. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but... yeah, he just does the same pattern over and over again. Shouldn't be too hard to beat him. Without his weakness. Which, again, I do not know what it is, because I've never really memorized the weakness of the sub-bosses in any game aside from, like, Mega Man 8 for some reason. I don't remember why. But I remember a lot of the weaknesses of the sub-bosses. Oh yeah, because I, what's it called? Because I did the boss rush. Like, I got a record, even, like, in speedrunning the boss rush for that. Kind of proud of that, even though it's like 142nd best player of Mega Man 8, specifically. At least trying to beat it in one sitting. Yeah, exactly. But I can... if I survive, I can get a hard tank. At this point, and... what's it called? Might as well kill Neon Tiger while I'm here. Might not be able to, but... who knows? I was able to beat Blizzard Buffalo just from the get-go. Without intending to. Nope, not up there. Next one. And I've lost my second life. Well, actually, now is the perfect time to call in Zero. Because there's not, like, that many spikes here. Ay. And to show him off to Wisp, since... he hasn't seen Zero gameplay yet. Gotta be careful with the bottomless pits, though. They're just as dangerous as spikes, just ever so slightly easier to avoid. Gotta be on point with the platforming in this game, otherwise you're a little bit screwed if you're playing as Zero and intending on keeping him alive throughout the entire game, because he only got... again, he only has one life. Cannot stress that enough. That is what I'm going to be using as the excuse for being a little bit cautious with Zero. Even though it's not necessary to keep him alive to beat the game. And it doesn't actually kill him to... he just gets damaged. But the best ending is if he survives. So I'm going to at least be trying for that. Zero, I'm on my way. There we go. Oh, we got X back from on call. Still a little bit further? Oh. I guess I missed the heart tank. Oh dear. No, wait, I haven't. Still a little bit further. Again, Bit hasn't showed up yet. Like, I know it's on top of one of those things. It might be in front of the boss door that I'm thinking of. Yeah, by the way, those... they made an enemy that generates spikes! That's literally the only thing it does. Like, it is just to make platforming harder. Oh my goodness. Is that where I should? Yep, that's where I should, but I'm not going to because I got the foot parts. There we go. Now I finally got a little bit more health. Only took 40 minutes, but I got the first heart tank. And only need to come back here for the arm parts, hopefully. I mean, Neon Tiger is a little bit tricky, honestly, but if you're careful, he's not too hard. Wait, how many lives do I have left? 0. Okay. Just checking. I still probably don't have enough health to beat him, even though he's not that difficult. And I'm dead. Tiger Claw! Yes! Guess those robots know how to kill Mega Man. They're kind of slow, but it's something. Yes, they're specifically anti-Mega Man robots. Because they make spikes. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I'm just gonna go to Blast Hornet stage real quick and, what's it called? Fill up my sub-tank since I got, like, 3 of them at this point. And I already beat Blizzard Buffalo. Actually, I think I need the arm parts to do the sub-tank trick here properly, so darn it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh wait, it's not Blast Hornet! What am I thinking? Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna need to self-destruct, but... Well, actually, I could get another heart, technically. So, never mind. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do Blast Hornet. Ay, ay, ay. Like, I can't exactly get the right armor yet, but I can get, what's it called? I can get the heart tank still. And that'll be something. And technically Blast Hornet, it's pretty weak. If I had one, that is where I'd be equipping my right armor at this point. And cannot jump up there without the golden armor. Or the right armor. Of which I have neither, so I'm just going to... what's it called? Just kind of try to speedrun this level a little bit. Like, almost every level in this game has a mid-boss. Unfortunately. Back to easy to beat, what's it called? Mode 7 bosses. Well, in quotation marks, because this takes a little bit more a few more hits than the sword, but you know what I mean. Ay, ay, ay. Doesn't matter that I get to Blast Hornet in one piece, it just matters that I get the heart tank. Ay, ay, ay. It's literally just at the end of this road. As is everything else. Unfortunately, I do not have... what's his name? Do not have Tunnel Rhino's ability, so I can't get the right armor, but... I can at the very least get the heart tank. And I'm dead. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, second life, take 2. Nah, I don't need 0 for this. Well, actually, I do need 0 for this. Screw it. Way more fun to play as him, and definitely will save a little bit of time, and actually will make it so I might stand a chance against Blast Hornet, because at that point I'll have 2 heart tanks. Like, I'm having not as much luck as I would have hoped. Like, in the beginning of this, but that's probably because I can't get the armor yet. Again, like, I've been complaining for, like, almost an hour about that now, but... Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Just a fake sub-boss. Not too hard to deal with. Is this the same model as the one from, like, X1? Just with the Doppler logo? This is eerily familiar to X1. This situation right here. Nope, that's a bad thing. I have to let those load up. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, it just takes forever. Got a little bit... what's it called? Impatient. And there's the... what's it called? There we go. Since I got the foot parts, I can, at this point, still get one of the, what's it called? The heart tanks. Thank goodness. Alright, that's 2. I don't have, Gravity Beetle's, what's it called? Ability, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to beat Blast Hornet, but it shouldn't be too hard. Nope. There we go. No, ah! Darn it! Fell for it! Okay, whatever. I got the heart tank. And it wasn't, what's it called? I think it was Gravity Beetle that you ground for the, what's it called? I accidentally skipped his opening. Yep, this is where you grind for the sub-tanks. So pardon me while I do this. And there's the heart tank, literally. There's no special trick for it, it's just literally come back after you beat all the Mavericks. And then the boxes will move. That is, like, the second laziest, what's it called in the series. Just placement of a heart tank. In plain sight, but, like, come back when you win the game. Essentially. It teases you. Anyway, you're just supposed to go up and down between these two spaces and, like, charge up the... what's it called? This. There you go. This is how you grind for the sub-tanks in this game. So pardon me while I do that. I'm not setting this up right. I mean, I'm gonna get some either way, but... now just for a slow grind. I hope it plays the Maverick animations again, like... it's not too much skin off my nose if it doesn't, but... a little bit of a shame that I accidentally skipped Gravity Beetle. Anyway, I'm almost out of ammo. Much less intuitive or insane as Mega Man X2, to be sure, but at least there's still a grinding spot that exists. Did I fill them all up? Yes, I did. Great. You know what? I'm gonna try to do Gravity Beetle anyway. Actually... like, his stage isn't that long. I might as well. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I know that means that we're not gonna get his animation, but it's just an animation. Ay, ay, ay. And I believe I can still get, what's it called here? Yep, there's the Falcon armor. Or at least, ride armor. Like, it's just slowly collecting everything that you need That's really what you gotta do in this game. And unfortunately, I cannot wield that until I get the base armor, but it's good to have that on hand so I don't have to come back to get it. If you know what I mean, and you do know what I mean. Going up. Whoops. Did that wrong. Oh well. Doesn't actually matter. It's just convenience. And if you don't want to wait. Ooh, an extra life. There we go. I don't want to wait. There we go. Alright, 3 full sub-tanks. Let's see if I can... Oh, wait. Never mind. Not quite out of the woods yet. Actually, can I use the Falcon armor yet? Nope, I still need the base. Darn it. Everything hinges on you beating Tunnel Rhino, like, really early in the game. For things to just be easier. I'm working on it. Not quite there yet, though. I mean, I could be at this point because I got like 3 full sub-tanks from everything I did. There's only 1 more sub-tank for me to get. But, yeah. Placement of these enemies is kind of suckish right there. At least I'm going to be taking out a second Maverick. That's what matters. Defeat Tunnel Rhino, then you may get OP equipment. Yes, that actually makes the game playable. There we go. Accidentally fired the wrong weapon. And there you go. Oh, one thing about this game that I do not like. And that is the bosses getting invincibility frames. I mean, it's not too much skin off my nose, but then I get very apparent that they're invincible for a little bit. Sometimes. But don't worry, I got them this time. And I can afford to at least drop 1 sub-tank on Gravity Beetle. Or 2. It's been so long since I beat a Maverick during this stream, I might as well. Ay, ay, ay. Could technically beat Blast Hornet after this. I only need 1 sub-tank to beat, what's his name, Tunnel Rhino. I can build up the rest later, but for right now, I'm just gonna beat Gravity Beetle. Lots of invincibility frames on this guy. There we go. Finally, a little bit more extra progress. And I ran out of water very long ago. Sorry about that. Like, to myself and to the stream. Mecha Heracross dead. Yes. Ay, ay, ay. You get Gravity Well. It literally is just a gravity well. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we're starting to get bit and bite. Now this is gonna get a bit harder. He is the What should I do for Doppler? He is the Maverick Hunter. No, I already did that. He is the Maverick Hunter I failed to catch last time. Just rasp. Lots of rasp. I had no idea. He is so powerful. Bit and bite. Evil Professor Oak voice. Almost. Bring that Maverick Hunter to me. Alive, if possible. Affirmative, Dr. Doppler. That was like combined voice. Alive, Dr. Doppler. You're so kind. Well, actually, that's almost Sigma. I never did a vile voice, actually. Watch your mouth, or I'll put you back where I found you. Like, I gotta think of a vile voice. Even with your enhancements, you are still no match for me. Thank you for the upgrade, Doctor, but I have a score to settle. And I'll do it my way. I'm just trying to be a little bit psychotic. Just my voice, but slightly more psychotic. That ought to do it. Even though I'm doing my voice for X. Fine. Just make sure you do it. Do it. Okay, he's just Darth Sidious now. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past. There we go. That's what... The memes. Perfect thumbnail for this as well. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, now we should be able to beat Tunnel Rhino without that many problems. After I beat Tunnel Rhino, I'll just go straight to, what's it called? Gonna go back to Blizzard Buffalo, then gonna go back to Neon Tiger and just, like, complete that loop. Real quick. Should be good. Theoretically. Virus threat protection. Windows Defender summary. Antivirus did not find any threats since your... Why is that running at the moment? I did not tell it to scan. Like, sorry for not using, like, Zero at all at this level, specifically, but it spikes and lots of just really quick platforming that needs to be done. Like, Zero is for, like, if you got a straight line without spikes on it. This one has plenty of spikes, though. Do it. Oh yeah, what's the story of this one? Dr. Doppler trying to avenge Sigma. Kind of. A little bit more to it than that, but essentially. Like, the story was a few months later because, again, it's Mega Man X. Like, everything just happens a few months later. Oh, there's Bit! Already. Welcome, X. I am Bit. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed. Don't have his weakness. Gonna be fighting him again later. If I even survive this. Ay, ay, ay. Well, now I have to do that as Zero, so I... am 100% without, what's it called? Without any strain on X, because I'm gonna need to do that little extra bit. Pun intended. of this stage. Bit showed up early. Last time I played this game, he showed up after, like, me beating 4 Mavericks. Like, I've only beaten 2 at this point. So, like, ay. Getting a bit eager, aren't we? I mean, I guess this time it's gonna be a little bit more challenging because it gave me literally no time to prepare for him. But okay. Bit. You don't want to use Zero? I am going to force you to. That is my orders. Yes, exactly. Ay. Like, risk reward with Zero since you got, like, 1 life with him. And I'm going to switch here because I do not trust that jump. Ay. Well, I've maximized my, what's it called? BRB, okay. In the meantime, I'm going to potentially defeat Bit. I'm probably going to have to use my sub-tank on him now, unfortunately, but I've got 2 hard tanks this time, so I don't know. Just gotta avoid his halo. Ay. Already beaten. I might just have to lose and come back for Bit. At this point, because I do not have his weakness. And I don't have the armor to compensate for that. So it's very unlikely I'll be able to beat him without using my sub-tank, and I need that for the boss. I mean, I guess I can just go back and fill up my sub-tank at Gravity Beetles, like, whenever now. But still. The principle of it. Gotten so good at this part already that I do not need the... what's it called? I'm just gonna use Gravity Well. There we go. Gotta get close enough, but... Alrighty. Let's see if we can't beat Bit this time. It's a bit imperative that I beat him now. Because I've got something to prove. Oh yeah, you gotta jump over him, that's... Okay, I got it now. And I'm dead. Okay. I forgot to use the what's it called. Ay. Okay, back to Gravity Beetle. If Bit's gonna be there, then I'm gonna have to... what's it called? I'm gonna have to take him out. So I'm going to need to grind for sub-tanks filled. Because I do not have any armor, and he's shown up. He's gonna be hounding me. Now, in the Maverick stages, I haven't beaten. What is up with that one right there? That one Maverick. Well, not Maverick. Well, actually, yes, these are Maverick bots, but technically, but... Ay. The semantics. we go. Let me just get this loop started. Gotta be quick about it. This time I can exit now, so this isn't too much of a problem. Still, it's a... I've got enough, what's it called? Weapon energy for this, it's fine. And even if I don't, I can just go back to doing it like the vanilla way and just, what's it called? Just shoot them. And I'm full. There we go. Simple as that. I mean, technically I could go get Blast Hornet real quick, but not gonna be doing that. I'm doing Tunnel Rhino. Darn it. Anyway, really want to beat him. I mean, there is the odd chance that, what's it called? Like, how Bit works is he's a little bit RNG, just a little bit. Like, both Bit and Bite. Like, when they show up and where they show up. Like, you basically got a 50-50 chance of either of them just showing up in a stage. Sometimes they're not there, sometimes they are. Just depends. Like, the only stipulation is they're gonna show up all the way till the end of the game unless you beat all the Mavericks before you beat them. And that's very unlikely. Because I get in your way a lot. Alright, let's see if he's still here. Yep, he is. Very insistent on not letting me fight Tunnel Rhino. Hate that Halo. Like the button pressing. Just the button presses. Gotta be frame perfect. And I already am down a sub-tank. But it's worth it at this point. If I have to use up all my sub-tanks to beat Bit, so be it. That'll get him out of the way, like, all the way to the end of the game. Still have one left over, just like Gravity Beetle. There we go. It is not possible for you to contain so much power. The next time we meet, the result shall be different. I'm just starting to take the piss out of this game again. It's the same thing that happened with X2. Bit. Boy, oh boy. The hearty meal I've just had. Changs is kicking in. Yes. Why do you keep mentioning that? Not sponsored. Please. No suing. Did you eat there recently? What's it called? But literally back to the old grind. I was like, gotta do this all again. Like, is it worth it to do this with, like, with a life left over? At this point? That's something I gotta wonder. Like, I might be able to recover the health that I've lost by the time that I get to the end of this. I might not. It all depends. There we go. Beaten again, and he's most likely going to drop a health item. At least I have one full sub-tank. Didn't even drop a health item. I mean, that's slightly filled up, like, my weapon gauge. Kind of. Recovering. P.F. Chang's while eating his feelings. Sniff, this sucks. Thank God, Chinese food is delicious. To the waiter, excuse me, sir. I may have ordered another order of spring rolls. Sad face emoji. Yes. The lore. Why do you pick P.F. Chang's? Not sure, just wanted to make a gag involving Chinese food. Fair enough. I guess. Thank goodness for gravity wells. Actually, being able to damage things in this game. I mean, it won't damage everything, but... got some coverage, at least. And I need that. Give it. There we go. Never really ate there yourself, though. I've eaten there once. It's decent, but not as much as, what's it called? It's not worth going like, regularly. Like, it's worth going, like, maybe special occasion. Because it's pretty expensive. Like, again, decent, but might not be entirely worth it. Can't wait to actually be able to finish off my collection of armor parts. And we Blizzard Buffalo again. Just wanted to be prepared. Because he does have a projectile. And I am about to die. Thank goodness I have a sub-tank. Once I at least get the buster parts, I'm going to be way better off. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it's 1 hour and 3 Mavericks down. It's almost half of the game. Even though I'm having problems. Like, I'm off to a rough start, and that's kind of X3's fault, kind of mine. This is the Boomerang Kwanger item of this game, though. It's literally how you get pretty much everything. Tornado Fang. It's the Boomerang Cutter. Good work, thank you. This is around the time that I've gotten strong enough that where things will actually pick up. Probably should have gone to Blizzard Buffalo, but it's fine. I want the arm parts. That's a little bit more important than filling out the heart tanks. My goodness. Alrighty. BRB. Okay. Perfectly fine. Probably have beaten Neon Tiger by the time you get back, though. Like, as I said, Neon Tiger's not that hard, and with the Buster parts, that will definitely have enough of an edge on him to beat him, hopefully. It's all about those slight increases in strength just over time. Like, the Mega Man X games are a collectathon in a way. Like, if you collect literally everything in the game, that is when you actually get strong enough to just take on anything. First use of Tornado Fang. Okay, there we go. Enter this Capsule X. Take this X-Buster upgrade. The upgrade will increase the strength of your charge shots. You will be able to shoot 2 charge shots at once. If timed correctly, you can overlap the shots to create a single cross-charge shot. The upgrade will also allow you to charge up any special weapon. There we go. Unfortunately, I do not have the buzzsaw item that... a weapon that is required to defeat Neon Tiger easily, but I do have stronger charge shot now. Hopefully that will be enough. Along with all the other upgrades I've got. Needed to do a little bit of sub-tank fill-in right there. It's not much, but one hit can make all the difference in this game. And I really need to not completely charge up my shots now. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, that'll work on Mavericks, but certainly won't work on these sub-bosses. A little bit of a hindrance, even. To have the Buster parts for these guys, but... I don't know. Soon I'll have the, what's it called? The chip that allows me to... use the hyper chip, that's it. That just allows me to fire off the full charge shot just instantly without having to combine them like that in pixel perfect timing. But before he even came on screen, thank goodness. Ay ay ay. Well, we're making progress, kind of. Hopefully I don't have to fight Bite for a while. So, because Bite sucks. Even if you have, like, all the items in the game, Bite is a pain. To say the least. I mean, what's it called? An ordeal. As it were. Like, the game right now is just fairly tame in difficulty. But when we get back to Bite, it's just gonna go skyrocket again. Like, he's a taste of, what's it called? Like, what's to come in the final area before the final area actually comes. He's like the Hymax of this game. That's the best description. Like, and he's almost as unfair as Hymax. In some ways. Like, he is one of the few bosses in this game that can get combos off on you. He's absurd. Bite is absurd. Already hasn't showed up yet, but once I beat Neon Tiger, I should be able to... what's it called? Just do, Gravity Catfish. I mean, not Gravity Catfish, what's it called? I don't know. I'm doing the catfish next. Vault Catfish. Sorry. It took me a while to remember his name. I've been going out this so long. I mean, it's only been an hour, but I've been going out this very long. That's long by my standards. Kind of. Long by YouTube standards, definitely. Ay, ay, ay. Like, still getting what's it called? You're back eating Chinese food, bros. Nope, she just wanted to make jokes. But, what's it called? Finally beat Tunnel Rhino. So now we're back on track. I finally got the arm parts now. I might just do the semi-charged shots on this guy. Like, the entire time. Oh, that swipe is not so good for me. I still have problems with, what's his name? With Neon Tiger to this day. Like, I was doing X Challenge, and, like, that's where I got a little bit stuck. With Neon Tiger. He's the first Maverick that we're going to be fighting that's a little bit absurd. And I died. Ah, you see. Well, I got all the items in his stage, so I don't really need to deal with him right now. I can just go get his weapon. I mean, the weapon that I need to beat him. Like, I already have the one for Vault Catfish, so I might as well do Vault Catfish. And Vault Catfish, I will not be using Zero In because it is a mess of spikes, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but... You know, this is a little bit weird. Like, something I don't entirely... Oh, yeah, I can use Zero. Never mind. X, I'm on my way. Like, it's just a few walls. I don't have to worry about it, as long as I'm careful. But the Z-Buster and the Z-Saber are absurd. Even though they made Zero a glass cannon. Oh! They want me to fight Vile! Okay. Looks like we're fighting Vile. Ay, ay, ay. Well, a little bit of a detour, but we're fighting Vile. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's get him out of the way, I guess. I am not prepared for this. As you can tell from me not having the Vault Catfish's ability to charge that with. So this is gonna suck. Just a little bit. I mean, I was a little lenient with the health right there. Just a little bit. Ah, you see. Yes. Well, let's see if I can do it. I don't have any of the armor aside from the Buster and the... what's it called? So let's see if I can beat Vile. You're trapped, X! Vile. Zero and... I destroyed you years ago. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. Activating sore loser protocol. This time you actually have to beat the armor. It's a bit absurd. No scripted loss, the armor gets destroyed by 0 here. You gotta do this legit. And with the arm parts, no less. So I have to time my shots really well. In order to be effective. Alright, that's phase 1 done. Now let's see how well I handle phase 2. Fighting Vile in a confined space. Alright, I'm probably not going to be able to beat him. Like, if I was going to be able to beat him, I would need all my sub-tanks filled. Actually, I probably can do that. 1 second. I have an idea. I mean, I guess I can grind right here since these enemies are right here. So, maybe I can beat Vile. Hey. I mean, this is a good spot too, even though this spot disappears after this because Vile destroys it. In fact, this might debatably be better than the other grinding spot in a Gravity Beetle. It's fantastic. Don't need, what's his name? Blizzard Buffalo's weapon to beat Vile, so bring these guys on. My goodness. Run saved! And we're good. Okay. I think with 3 sub-tanks I should be able to beat Vile. If I can't, then, like, why am I playing this game? Almost no damage. Thank goodness. I can't exactly use 0 here because... what's it called? Because this is an entirely different area. And I already used him up on accident. But it's an entirely different area, but considered the same area. It's a little bit absurd. Alright, round 2. The much easier round. Got his pattern down, I've got 3 sub-tanks, just in case I don't. Ay. It's just X1 all over again, but in a confined space. Alright, round 2. Super Vile, you ain't that tough. X1, the revenge. Yes. I'm getting better at dodging him. I might not even need the sub-tanks. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Just in time to see me trounce Vile. Hi, Xane. Hi, Deku. And time to get out of here. We're Metroid priming now. I mean, not Metroid Prime, what's it called? Metroid, Super Metroid. Need to get out of here. Self-destruct. Nope, let me through, let me through. Please. 27 seconds. Don't have Volt Catfish's ability. Just have to run. Sorry about this. This is like really tense right here. Oh, yeah. 10 seconds! BRB! No, please, no, there we go. Whew. That was close. Insert escape theme slash versus Ridley, but with an alarm blare. Yeah, essentially. Ay. That was tense, but... great. I got Bit and Vile out of the way, like, at the beginning of the game. Oh my goodness. 6 seconds to spare. Ay. Nailed it. Yes. Thank goodness. Ay. If something's gonna take a few years off my life, it would be that. My goodness. Anyway, now I can finally get the armor parts. Like, it's been 3 Mavericks and 2 distraction bosses. It's finally time. I think I just goofed. No, I didn't. This is where the heart tank is. There we go. And I died. Usually don't too well on time limits. Same here, actually, but... got it the first time. Will they let me call 0 again? Nope. Still used up. No supplementing my run here and preventing myself from using sub-tanks. Just straight... what's it called? Gotta play this legit X gameplay. No 0 gameplay. Unfortunately. I would need to switch to 0 in the middle of this anyway. I mean, X in the middle of this anyway, because... I have, the gravity well, so I can get the armor now. Finally got the extra HP. Yes. Finally. Ay. Now I shouldn't die as frequently. I'm good at this game, but I'm not good at doing it minimalistically. If that makes any sense. I mean, I've seen people try it minimalistically. Absolute madmen. Like, they're like, no items, no damage. Just like, people are insane experts at this. You won't have to get it all over again, yes. Thank goodness. Like, if you get an item, you die right afterwards, you still keep the item. Enter this capsule X. Take this armor upgrade. The upgrade will decrease the damage you've done to your systems. Finally, as you receive damage, a defense field will be generated to protect you. Alrighty, here we go. So, just double defense, basically. And, well, actually quadruple defense, if you count that, but not really, because it's not really a defense modifier, it's just a... It protects you from shot damage, but things can still run into you and do normal damage. It's a little bit complicated, the third armor, how it works with the damage reduction, but it's fine. Sometimes those kind of playthroughs almost make you want to try one just for fun. The only one you really considered was Classic Zelda, and that's kind of hard. Yeah, 3-heart run Classic Zelda, I would never be able to do that. My goodness. The thought of that makes me, like, shudder. And unfortunately, I can't get the sub-tank. Like, the last sub-tank is here, but I need the ride armor, so I'm gonna need to go to Blast Hornet after this. Even though, I need to go back to... Oh, actually, I should probably go back to... Drill Rhinoceroses. I mean, a Tunnel Rhino. Should go back to his stage and finish that out. Get the last item. Because that's where the head part is. And that will tell me where the items are, even though I already know where they are. But it's good for a checklist, just in case you forget what item you're on. And how many items you've gotten. At the very least. So I will be getting it. Finishing out the armor. Giving myself a little bit of damage reduction to the head area. Alright. Time for me to finally abuse the weakness of one of the bosses. Because Vault Catfish is actually insanely hard without Tornado Fang. But with Tornado Fang, it's extremely easy. Like, the thing about, what's his name? Vault Catfish. Halfway through the fight, he pulls a Hymax, and he just makes impenetrable shields. That can only be penetrated by, like, his weakness. And, like, only barely. So I really need to prevent that. There we go. I mean, I'm gonna let him get at least one of them off just to show it off. Like, what he does. Wait, see, there we go. Almost exactly the same look as the Hymax barriers. Thank goodness I have his weakness. Ay, ay, ay. And that does it for all but one item in Vault Catfish's stage. But I'm gonna take a brief detour to Blizzard Buffalo and Tunnel Rhino stage again real quick, just get the last remaining parts that I couldn't get. 3-heart runs of Gen 1 Zelda playthrough sound nigh impossible to achieve. Man, some folks are suckers for punishment. Yeah. Indeed. I mean, I guess Ganon can be taken out in 3 hits, technically. If you get... Oh wait, you'd be using the wooden sword. If you did that. Never mind. Triad Thunder. Telling me you'd probably just do the swordless run, if you ever wanted to. Oh, yeah! Ay, ay, ay. You could make it even harder for yourself. Three hard swordless. Because technically, all you need is the silver arrows. Ay, ay, ay. Evil Gobby is dead. Yeah, yes. Indeed. There are like 3 sea creatures in this game. Like, there's a crawfish, a seahorse, and a... what's it called? A catfish. Why is that? It's got the most sea life of any... I mean, water life. Aquatic life. Of any of the X games. That is for certain. X3 does. Ay, ay, ay. But, time to get the heart and the... what's it called? The head part real quick. That sounds worse. Adios, sucker. Both sound worse, yes. Ay, ay, ay. Whoops. I need to charge Triad Thunder because that allows me to make an earthquake. Absolutely no idea why it does that. I'll take it, but... a little hard to figure out that that's how you're supposed to do this. It doesn't exactly give you the hint that... hitting those spots specifically would make the rock drop. You could literally do, like, everything to that rock aside from that, and nothing will happen. If you don't know about that, a few things in this game is experimentation. Well, I mean, I guess that is the same way for, like, literally everything else in the X series, but you know what I mean. Ay-yi-yi. Bits beaten. Thank goodness. And I played... Still a little bit disappointed that I haven't played a Zero, like, at all. Like, I have a little bit, but not as much as I thought I would. But I guess I don't have a bunch of time to mess around with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really need to pick up the pace. We're getting on, like, 2 hours. Just because I was having trouble at the start. There we go. Yeah, which is why if you wanted to try it, you'd only do one or the other. After that, maybe you'd try both, but don't know if you could quite... It would take quite a while. Yeah, certainly. Enter this Castle X. Take the center upgrade for your hermit. Bit still sulking at PF Chang's while recovering. Yes. Your upgrade will help you to find hidden items based on satellite readings. Ditching cable, switching to satellite. You should be able to tell the exact locations of items using its ground-penetrating radar. Yeah, this is a little bit more vague than you'd think, because it doesn't... You can't pull it up whenever you want, is the thing. It just does it at the beginning of the stage. No other time. And it basically just tells you... It does not tell you how long one of these squares are. Like, it's a very inaccurate sensor. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it kind of sucks. Honestly. I don't remember which game they stopped making the head part just for detecting things. But anyway, back to Blizzard Buffalo, because there's a life tank left over there. Unfortunately. I guess I'll play a Zero here. X got item finder. Yes. It's not too far. Like the first real big open expanse aside from this one. That's where I'll find it, but I'm gonna switch to Zero real quick, just because. It'll actually help me blaze through the level a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. So getting 3 shots with Zero is really... No, no, don't damage... No damage. No damage to those... to that engine of yours, Zero. Ay-ay-ay. And finally, X is wearing his armor. Zero, I'm on my way. Okay. That was pretty stressful. Not gonna lie. The only thing I forget exactly where the... what's it called? The last item in it is what's his name? Toxic Seahorse. Nope! Ah, darn it. And I've already called Zero. I mean, come on, man. The ice physics. There we go. Oh yeah, you wonder how Zero is still alive after the events of the first Mega Man game. Yeah, his parts, some of them remained, so Sigma rebuilt them and had the... Well, he had the X-Hunters rebuild them. Dr. Wily built him really good, better than he could imagine, yes. But, basically the X-Hunters picked up all his remaining parts and then tried to put them back together, but X stopped them and put them back together himself. That's literally how it happened. Pretty unceremonious. I need to go to, what's it called, though? Real quick, I need to go to Blast Hornet. I've already been here, but gotta go back again. And I don't really even need, what's it called? Don't really even need to get the, what's it called right there. Like, you see that over there, that upgrade chip? Yeah. If you get that, it negates your ability to get the gold armor, so I'm not going to be getting that. All the troops and all the medics couldn't put Zero back together again, so Zero did it himself, with a little bit of help from Dr. Xane, of course. Bit of a relief, yes. Ay. It's gonna take a little bit to get to what's it called, unfortunately, and I died again. Might as well save, haven't done it in a while. And back to Blast Horneting. Well, I've got the gravity well, so there's no chance. I mean, and the arm part, so yeah. Blast Hornet's probably not going to get any attacks in whatsoever. He's one of those Mavericks that you can just infinitely stun lock with his weapon. It's weird. Get the item on the lower floors then? No, actually. It's on the higher floors. But I think you're supposed to just view it. You're not actually supposed to, what's it called? Get it. In order to get the ending. I mean, the gold armor, excuse me. And I would need to come back here and, what's it called? Use one of the armors to get over here. So, not going to be dealing with that. Just going to be, what's it holding? Might as well get this. But, I'm just gonna get the right armor. Gold armor, good ending, what's the difference? Not much. It's just real easy to get the good ending if you got the gold armor. Because it makes everything a breeze and you don't have to risk Zero. Just rapid fire right there. Fire that at the wrong time. Unfortunately. Wish I knew what the sub-boss's weaknesses are, but only a mild complaint. I would have to experiment, and I do not have time for that. So I'm basically just going to be speedrunning the story system. Oh, hi, Lyric! Welcome, thank you for following. Glad to see you finally have a Twitch account. Hey. Someone I know followed, finally. Glad to know he's watching. Or who, never mind. Alrighty. Let us mess around with this armor real quick, because I can summon it anywhere now. And use it for shortcuts. Just wherever I want. There we go. Honestly, could have used the right armor to get the, what's it called, the heart tank earlier, but, I mean, later in the game, but, like, without having to get the foot parts, but the foot parts are really easy to get. Better to get them at the beginning of the game than later. Just in any of the X games, it's better to prioritize the armor before doing anything else. Not gonna fall for that again, literally. I mean, I will come back and show off the armor capsule real quick. Because I actually think I need to run into it real quick. At least one of them. Lost access to your old account. Nah, no worries. Should probably switch to the gravity well. But, welcome. Oh! Gravity Hornet did get one attack off. A little bit surprised about that. You don't even have to hit him with it. For some reason, he just dies because of the the presence of the gravity well. Glad to be tuning in regardless, thank you. Like, glad to see you. How many Mavericks is that? I lost count. Ay. Like, I'm gonna... Like, if I have to, I'm gonna... I forget if you have to get the... What's it called? 3 or 4. What? I don't know. Oh, this is Mega Man X3. If you're wondering that. Oh, the Mavericks, you mean. Oh, sorry. Apparently it was 5. Thank goodness. But anyway, I need to do this really quick. I think you have to at least find the light capsules. Not enter them, but find them to get the gold armor. Talking about the Mavericks. Yeah, sorry. Off by a few numbers. So was I. Oh my lord. Oh, you can really, like, spam the dash button. You stay on the ground. And now that I've beaten Blast Hornet, these things don't have the guns on top of their head, so they're a little bit easier to beat. Like, that's literally one of the only things that change in this game. Like, depending on how much progress you've made. Like, the enemies get a little bit weaker and, what's it called? And the box moves. But I'm going to be needing the Falcon armor for this. Wait, what button is that? Oh, I have to press the fire button to be able to do that. Okay. 3 to go. Nice work. Thank you. Like, we're an hour in. Oh no, that's not the Falcon armor. That's the Frog armor. Okay, looks like I can't get it yet. I mean, I will make an attempt with the Frog armor. Nope, not gonna happen. That is unfortunate. Like, sorry to waste the time with that, though. Ay. Frog armor means I should be going to, what's it called? Time for Slippy Punch. Yes. But Frog armor is... go to... Where is it? Oh, yeah. Right here. Chimera, and... that's the Helio armor. That's the one I need. So, I'm gonna go for... what's his name? Well, we're gonna see it. It's something crawfish. Crush crawfish. Yeah. Ay. Really simple to get the, what's it called? The armor that allows you to fly, though. So, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I would like the normal armor. There we go. That's all you need. I think. Oh wait, I was supposed to, what's it called? I think I was supposed to use, what's his name? 1 second. There, triple thunder. Forgot you could also destroy these platforms with that. There we go. Had to get that real quick. Sorry about that. I'm gonna see what's down in the rest, if there's anything. Nope, there is not. At least not there. But, okay. We're good to go. With just continuing. In fact, I should probably get the other armor. That I just got, because that would make this easier, because I can fly. There we go. If I remember correctly. Yep, this one can fly. There we go. And it's got guns. It's very specific. There we go. Just gotta get the heart tank real quick. Can't forget that. It's a bit awkward right here, but I'll take it. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, maybe I can get through there if I start hovering, like... The edge! Nope, I can't. No, wait, I could! What the heck? Okay. Fine. But actually, I think I might have missed something? Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Let's see the light capsule at the very least. Oh. I might need Blast Hornet's ability for this. Or something else. Oh, how do I get through this? Okay. Guess I gotta come back later. Darn it. Unless the gravity well actually will allow me to just destroy this randomly. Like, this thing right here in particular I don't remember. So that's gonna take a little bit of experimentation. Oh, maybe I need to charge this up. Maybe that's the problem. Nope. That's not it either. Well, darn it. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish this stage. Got everything else, and I know where that is for later. That's how you get the yeah. Oh, here's Bite. How am I gonna voice him?
Nice to meet you. I'm Bite. I've been programmed to exterminate you.
Make him sound as dumb as possible. That's what he is, with that 4-hit combo. Please, no. Certainly got the arm flailing down. And it's time to use a sub-tank. There we go. Sorry about that. I should probably get the last of those real quick after this. But at least Bite is out of the way, so I don't have to worry about literally anything else and can just finish with the Mavericks. Again, he showed up at the minimum time that it would take for him to show up. They really want to destroy me. I didn't expect...
I didn't expect you had this power. I've lost this time, but I'll crush you next time.
It's almost my old man voice.
Crush you.
Old man, Big the cat. Essentially. That's what that voice is. Almost. There we go. Bit annoying right there, but what are you gonna do? It's not much further to go, so I might as well just finish this. Even though I'm curious as to what weapon actually... Oh! Darn it! I know what I was supposed to do there. I think I was supposed to bring the armor down. Oh, no. Okay, whatever. When I can, I'll come back. How do I get those? What the heck? Anyway, I'm just going to finish the level and then come back. That's how they get, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Time Big voiced a Maverick, but hey, what whatever rings puts rings on the table. Yes. Exactly. Oh yeah, you have to do the stage like upside down. Bit odd. Just a little bit. Forgot about this. Well, it's sideways, but you get the point. And I think those things get actually stronger guns. Like, depending on how long you take to get here. I don't remember. Anyway, Crushed Crawfish doesn't really stand a chance either. Now, got Shock Triad. I mean, Triad Thunder, excuse me. I've used very few of the Maverick's weaknesses, but I will use them when they come up. And I actually have their weakness, because I'm not doing this in weakness order. Ay, ay, ay. Well, the beauty of it is I can still... What's it called? I can just come back and then exit. Same as the Blast Hornet stage. You get Spinning Blade. Now I can finally beat Neon Tiger. Neon Tiger has just been sitting there this entire time because I wanted to get his weakness, specifically because he caused me so much trouble. Down with that thing, yes. Ay, ay, ay. 1 second, though. I'm just gonna go get that real quick. Like, if there's something that can't be solved by one of the weapons, it has to be solved by one of the armors. That's just how it is. I mean, I guess that gives you incentive to use them and collect all of them, but they're a bit gimmicky. Another thing slightly against X3. Just gimmicky stuff. There we go. Or not. Did I overshoot it? Ay, ay, ay. But I'm a bit sorry right there. Just sorry. Oh, my lord. I overshot it. I thought I needed to get it down that corridor. A little bit closer than you'd think. There we go. We're just doing this to get more Doctor-like dialogue. Enter this capsule X. Not going to. Install this body chip. This chip will increase your defensive ability. Your defense shields will be enhanced and you can receive even less damage. Remember, X, your system can handle only one of the 4 enhancement chips. Enter this capsule only if you are sure you want to use this chip. No. I just used up a sub-tank trying to escape. Darn it. Whatever, save. I got that done, finally. Pretty sure I have to at least see what happens. And I might as well, what's it called? Might as well do Vault Catfish real quick. Well, I say real quick, even though it's a bit of a long stage, even by this game's standards. I mean, with those things not having their weapons kind of makes the stage a little bit easier. But only slightly. Dr. Wright X, come back. If you don't want an upgrade. I mean, come back, you don't want the upgrade? Yes. I don't. I'm just witnessing it so that I can unlock the true upgrade chip to get the gold armor. Trust me, the gold armor is worth all this hassle. Kind of like the Shuriken. It's not broken in the same way that the Shuriken and the Hadoken were broken, but it's broken in debatably even worse ways. So that's gonna be fun. Like, trust me, it's gonna be worth the like 3 hours. Hey. Anyway, here it is. Literally, all I have to do is just fall on it. The last sub-tank. Real quick. Don't even need flight for this one. There we go. Simple as that. And they gave me a little bit of fuel to put in it, even though I, what's it called? Emptied out my other sub-tank, so it's a little bit null right there. Just a little bit. Ow. Need to fix that later. There's like a little crack on the bottom of my foot. I think it's callus. That hurt a little bit. I forgot that life up... Oh, yeah. I forgot. You can't exactly get the life up yet, because I need to beat all the Mavericks first. So, never mind that. Just ignore that. Anyway, we need to witness the Dr. Light capsules. At the very least. I remember now. It's gonna suck having to backtrack a million times, but like the rest of them after this, I shouldn't have to backtrack too much. Like, literally the last stage I have to go to is Gravity Beetle just to get the heart tank that's like right there. And I will be getting that capsule last. because that's a bit of a pain in comparison to all the other capsules that you have to witness. There we go. Enter this capsule X. Install this energy chip. This chip will allow you to recover energy. Stand still and your energy level will slowly increase. Remember X, your system can only handle one of the 4 chips, enhancement chips. Enter this capsule only if you're sure you want to use this chip. You can see how that one's broken. Not broken enough, mind you, but we're getting there. Anyway, now it's time for, what's his name? You know what, I'm gonna save Neon Tiger for last. Why not? Ay. I actually forget where the heart is here. Maybe. Voice acting on point, yes. What's it called? I always try to channel the, what's his name? Mega Man 8, Dr. Light. Because, what's it called? Now, these guys, their sprite is a little bit weird. Like, back when I had this game on the Wii U, like, I thought that there were, like, dragon robot things, and, like, the arm was their head. Of those, green robots, but apparently it's not the case. It's just their arm. It's not a one-eyed dragon, unfortunately. I guess we'll be seeing them again, because I just died, but... Probably should get some water before I take on the Doppler Fortress. I'm gonna get myself water as incentive. I mean, I'm gonna hold water as incentive for me to... what's it called? Beat the rest of the Mavericks. Like, hurry up and do that. Been there with seeing things wrong. Yeah. I know that, but you kind of get where I'm coming from. Like, headless dragon with one eyeball that shoots lasers out of its eye. It has a, like, a hunchback. But now I can see it on a giant screen, I can see it how it's intended to be seen. Because I never really used my Wii U in anything else except for the tablet mode. Only very rarely hooked it up to actual TV. Just unfortunately. If I remember correctly, it's something... What I'm looking for is up on the top of this. There we go. There's the heart tank. Didn't forget after all. Almost at full health. Thank goodness. Like, in Mega Man X1, like, Zero's like, maybe someday you'll become stronger than me. In this game, you can actually physically see X become stronger than him. It's a nice touch. It's a culmination of stuff in the series. Anyway, this is where the frog armor comes in handy because its one purpose is better mobility underwater. It's just literally the one stage that you use it, and actually can use it properly. Ay. Can jump real high underwater and it's not affected by, like, underwater fans. And it has homing shots. And you can do a little boost underwater. Okay, just need to destroy those real quick. And now I'm free from this armor forever. Literally the one reason you need that armor. Can kind of see it, yeah. Enter this capsule X. Install this leg chip. This chip will enable you to dash in the air twice in a row. The triple jump. With this chip, your mobility in the air will be greatly enhanced. Remember, X, your system can handle only one of the 4 enhancement chips. I'm pretty sure this is the one that people would be using for speed runs. Enter this capsule only if you're sure you want to use this chip. I do not. Anyway, time to hop across the water. Gonna take a little while to get that down. Like, there's a brief moment where you can skip across the water, though. And you gotta be quick about it. It's a pixel-perfect thing. Like, the water is considered, like, what's it called? Like a wall. It's weird. But at the same time, it's not solid, so you gotta be careful. Like, what I just did. Ay, ay, ay. And you gotta not actually get hit by those. So I actually kind of made it a little bit harder for myself to get up there because of what I've done. Honestly. Like, imagine this. Like, how threading the needle this is. Like, you're creating a big enough splash that you can jump off of it. It's absurd. Why am I charging up the X-Buster? But just bear with me for this part, this is the worst. And you have to keep up your momentum. Just on top of everything. Ah, oh, darn it, I almost made it. You have to go so far. It's absurd. Sorry, I just need to, like, hold my breath for this. Ah, darn it. Okay, now that I've announced that, there, dead air is warranted. Okay. Oh, you can actually recover from that a little bit, but... very quick succession, you have to switch between the O and X. There, we got it! There we go, Chimera armor. Thank goodness. Okay, we got everything. At least in this stage. Like, sorry about that. Just one of those extremely stressful moments because those count as spikes. Ay, ay, ay. Squid. Squid you not. Squid boss. Woo me. All the Splatoon memes. Make them now. Most sea creatures in all of the X games. And that was an extra life, I just... whatever. I just skipped an extra life because I wanted it. Keep going. Highs. What's it called? Can we get, what's it called? Hymax versus Vile Splatfest, please. I mean, not, Hymax versus Vile, what am I saying? Gotta go with recurring characters. Dynamo versus Vile. Who does people like better? And I just landed on spikes. Ay, ay, ay. All the way back here, are we? Well, might as well summon the Chimera armor only to let it just drown, because every other armor... The only difference between this and the other one is it had spikes. And it doesn't work underwater. Oh my goodness. Well, round 2 with Squid. Unfortunately. The spikes, they really make them sneak up on you. Unfortunately. I wonder if I can just use the pea shooter. Almost was able to get away with that. Unfortunately, I was not. Can you drop another extra life, please? That would have been... that would help. Screw you, Squid. Ay, ay, ay. Well, looks like we're doing this legit. Unfortunately. And not gonna risk 0 again because... yeah. Die to the spikes once, I am liable to fall die to them again. Unless I have the proper mobility. Which I do. But only as X. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be using 0 during the Doppler Fortress. Though. That would be a little bit too absurd. There's way too many spike in that area. Just too much spike. Alright, time to freeze a seahorse. Thank goodness I have some weaknesses. Well, pretty much all of them at this point. This is the 7th Maverick. Once you beat more than half, they're pretty much screwed. I'm just getting impatient at this point. Toxic Seahorse, your ability doesn't really do anything. Literally all it does is just shoot sludge. That does slow damage to enemies. Probably not gonna be using it aside from the one sub-boss I actually know the weakness of. I mean, for anything but the one sub-boss. You gotta love those Mode 7. Just everything. They went all out with the Mode 7. Acid Burst. So consider him struck out of the ball game. Yeah. Now we just have Neon Tiger. But first, we're getting a life up, because I think I've already beaten the Maverick that changes the box position. And it's all the way at the end. Oh my lord. Well, here we go. Strap in for the long haul, I guess. Yep, the box is gone. Ay, ay, ay. I actually think you need to be Blast Hornet to move the box. Now that I think of it. I think I remember now. But whatever Maverick that was blocking that way is dead now. And that's all the health upgrades, I think. So, one step closer. Got all the health upgrades, got all the... what's it called? The sub-tanks, got all the armors, got everything. Just need to see this last capsule real quick. And then, what's it called? This is going to be a journey, yes, but thank goodness it's not going to take too long. It's just a small branching path before the, what's it called? The, like, very end of this level. Shouldn't be too hard to, what's it called? Not miss. Hey. Although this one in particular I don't really remember the location of. So you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. There are many things I remember, and this is not one of them about this game. Please tell me that wasn't my last life. Okay, thank goodness. That was a bit embarrassing. Just not gonna lie about that. Ay. But what are you gonna do? The accidents happen. Alright. Let us head up to the proper level. Gonna try to speed this up as much as possible. Okay, going down, because that's the way I need to go. I believe this is the correct route. If not, then I will just... what's it called? I can go back. Yep, there we go. I think I need armor for this again. The Helios armor specifically, but I'm gonna check just in case. Yep, I need the Helios armor. Wherever that is. My goodness. Apparently it's not there, so I'm gonna have to... Oh yeah, I remember now. Sorry. Now I remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Hopefully, again, I am not on my last life. Yep, there we go. Okay, that put me back where I needed to be. I forgot that, what's it called? Pretty much all the armor upgrade capsule chips. To see them, you need to, what's it called? Use the appropriate armor. So, sorry about all this. My memory... At least it wasn't as bad as it was for X2. That's what I'm gonna say about it. Oh, there's an extra life here. That's probably why I didn't... what's it called? Okay, there we go. So I haven't really been wasting lives at all. Noted. Alright, I'm gonna need to get this across real quick. Chimera. There we go. This is what will break the wall. Started breaking even before I what's it called. This is the hardest platforming in the game. Almost. I need the spikes to get through that. Whatever this wall is made out of. There we go. And this armor can walk on spikes, thank goodness. There we go. Enter this capsule X. Install this arm chip. This chip allows you to increase your attacking abilities. The chip allows you to damage your system to be, your damage system to be transformed and charged as weapon energy. This is the hyper chip. You will be able to use it to rapidly shoot charge shots. Remember, X, your system can only handle one of these chips at a time. Enter this capsule only if you're sure you want to use this chip. Alright, we've seen them all. Thank goodness. Now all we need to do is beat Neon Tiger and the journey's almost over. Oh my lord. Just let it end. So close to the goal, though. Just gonna do a few of them speedrun strategies and we're good. It's just a straight dash to the ending in concept. Just gonna go through the enemies if I have to. Ay ay ay. Almost willing to use up the what's it called? The weapon that what's it called? Crush Crawfish's weapon. Just trying to get to him. That's how absurd this is. Darn it. And that does nothing to him. Insult to injury. Absolutely no damage. Finally, we're starting to do something. Okay. Nope. Don't let him through that. Nope. There we go. Almost done. Sorry about me talking to myself like this, like reaffirming, excuse me. Sort of like this boss in Sonic 3, kind of. It's a little bit more tedious. There we go. And with a little bit more, slightly more Mode 7. Just with that background. That is a background layered on top of a background. That is nice. Sega Genesis couldn't do that. Or maybe it could. It had blast processing. I'm just gonna use the Helios armor. Being able to fly and what's it called? Pretty convenient. Flying and shooting. If only I had this at the beginning of the game. I'm not even caring. Just get to the tiger. Can I at least think of Egg Viper from Sonic Adventure? Yeah, that too. You're reminded of all the memes. getting a load of this. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, spike makers. Gotta be careful about those. I actually should probably be shooting these guys. There we go. I mean, technically, I am actually hindering myself by not letting Zero die. Because, what's it called? If he dies, your consolation is you get the Z-Saber for X. So I'm actually making it so I can't be 100% fully overpowered in this game by not letting Zero die, but I want the good ending. I mean, the bad ending, like, I guess I'll spoil it, like, afterwards. Well, not exactly spoil, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna use the yo-yo. There we go. It's hard even with his weakness. Now imagine this, but with Spiral Pegasus just in the middle of it. Wait, you haven't seen Spiral Pegasus yet. It sucks. Like, I might be doing X Challenge at some point. Let Zero live, not as powerful, but still... So... Let Zero die, become super powerful. Regardless, best to let him live. Yes. You get a third attack with your combo. Whoa. Graphic glitch. What was that? Is the X just like... Oh... X isn't feeling so good. Ray Splasher, there we go. Alright, we've got everything. Any problems, Dr. Xane?
I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doppler.
It was something. Yes.
I analyzed them,
Screen tearing.
and found that Dr. Doppler is trying to create a powerful new battle body. One might call it the ultimate battle body. By collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reploids.
Battle body?
First, I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself. But the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it. So it must be for someone else.
I'm trying to do my best Sean Connery for Dr. Xane. Sigma. Spoilers, X. Can he still be?
Can he still be alive? A hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at point D. All indications are that it is Dr. Doppler's secret lab. You need to get there immediately.
On my way. It's time to put an end to Sigma for good. Zero don't care about spoilers. Yes, and apparently neither does X. Ay, ay, ay. Why hide it all this time? It'd still say it's Dr. Doppler behind all of it. After saying Sigma. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this is where it gets complicated. This isn't as bad as the Shuriken, but it's close. Man, there's a lot of screen tearing in this level. My goodness. I mean, that might just be my screen, but... Oh. No, I think that's actually showing up on the other screen as well. Like, why is everything moving like that? 1 second. I'm gonna look at the HDMI cables real quick. Like, I might have knocked one of them loose. There we go, we're good, maybe. Let's see if the screen tearing thing still happens. Nope, it's not. As far as I can tell. Okay, that's just natural. A little bit jarring, but okay. Apparently it's natural, so do not adjust your televisions. Yep. Speed run. I mean, speed climb. Ah, darn it. Well, what's it called? Getting to it is actually part of the whole, what's it called? It's just part of the... It's just only a little bit out of the way, I should say, instead of just being an entire gauntlet like the Shuriken was. But to make up for that, they made it just the beginning of the stage, like the hardest part of the game. Like, that shows. It definitely does. Ay, ay, ay. If you don't jump right here, there's a missile shooting you right there. It's absurd. That screen tearing is horrendous. You gotta really mash right there. My goodness. Probably shouldn't even care about it. But I am anyway. There we go. Also keep in mind I need to have full health before I enter it, like all the other secrets. Can you imagine the difficulties of a no-hit run? Yes. And a no-death run. You've seen all these spikes? Yes, you have. Okay, the one thing that this is useful for. And since Zero is alive... X, I've come to help you. I'll stop the collapsing ceiling. You destroy that junk robot. Ay, ay, ay. But this thing's weakness is acid. And Zero didn't entirely stop it. X! There is an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm going to scout around. I'll catch up with you later. Sorry. I read that wrong. I'll catch up later. And I'm back to screen tearing. It's still a little ways away as well. But so is, like, literally the rest of the stage. And I gotta be careful right here. Somewhere around here. Like, the only thing standing between me and it is just a complicated jump. Okay, there we go. And it's only slightly complicated. Just use a sub-tank. There we go. Invisible walls. Enter this capsule X. Install this chip to enhance all your parts. This situation should now be improved. Good luck, X. Wiggle. There's the gold armor, though. And now I'm just going to stand here, and the sub-tanks are going to fill, and this is where I'll be getting water. But I'm going to wait until it starts. There we go. You can just... As long as you're standing still, you've got infinite health to work with. Anyway, 1 second. BRB. Sorry I was gone for so long. The water wasn't where I left it. Our mega hero in golden armor. Yes. Is it quite done yet? Almost. Oh my lord. Can't believe I got back before it was done, but this is a kind of slow process. Okay, there, we're done. But look, the hyper chip. Instant charge shots. As many as I need. It takes weapon energy. Triple jump. Healing and double dash. Dr. Light is gone. Almost there, yes. And with this, it should be a cinch. Deserve a little bit of street cred for getting the gold armor, the shuriken, and the Hadouken. Just the hardest things to get, secret things to get in the X games. I mean, X series. There we go. I took damage. Wait for it. It just slowly speeds up over time. There we go. Back to full. Didn't have to waste anything on that. And here's a bit and bite. We've been waiting for you, X. Dr. Doppler modified us after our first battle against you. Take a look at these new upgrades. I can do both voices at once. This is the boss with the longest name in the series. It's like Chimera Death God Machine thing. Like, I need to look up its name after this. Sorry. Like, it's just absurd. But even with the gold armor, this is insane. I mean, going to be insane because I opted for, like, the hardest route. I can use as many sub-tanks as I want. Chimera God Death Machine. Yes. It's something like that. Thank goodness he holds me in the right spot for just blasting him in the face. Not sure. Might not have enough health to beat him. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's Bit and Bite defeated. I'm actually gonna look up what that is. Because it doesn't actually say what the name of it is. Like, here. But the wiki does have a... what's it called? There's an official name for it. And a save, yes. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. Well, actually, I'm gonna get into the stage... yeah, whatever it is, it's dead now. Indeed. I'm gonna get into the stage, I'm gonna look it up real quick while I heal back up my sub-tanks. Okay, 1 second. Was there Buffalo Bite? God Kamara Machine. I mean, it says... no, it's... God Car Machine Inari. Inari. God Car Machine Onari. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's hilarious. It's got the longest name of any enemy in the series. Oh my. Yes. Ay. I'll finish filling up the sub-tanks later. Like when I get to the boss door. But for now, like... we know that now. The more you know. I'm gonna use Gravity Well. There we go. Well, actually, that didn't help me whatsoever. So, never mind. You know, I could probably just speed run through, like, the rest of this and just... what's it called? Like, just ignore enemies. I'll only blast the ones that get directly in my way. I would like the Helios armor, please. Because this is a section where I'm going to be needing it, because it's a flying section. I mean, a section with, like, major gaps that I need to traverse. Just gotta defeat it before it destroy these things before they destroy my armor. Not too much of a problem. Alrighty, now this is where it gets difficult if I didn't have a triple jump. There we go, never mind. Alright, time to heal up. I'm gonna take a sip of water while I do this. Maybe check my messages. I believe Vile is next. If I'm not mistaken. But I do know that there's sub-bosses in between this as well. Yep, it's Vile. I think. No, wait, actually, that was supposed to be a spider, but because Zero is alive, it's dead. I got the gold armor and Zero's alive, so that spider is just dead. Got it. Okie dokie. Well, save myself from having to do an extra boss at the very least, but that means I have to fight Vile again. Now. And this time he's got, what's it called? He's got the Goliath armor. It's absurd. Oh, here's where I was talking about with the snails and the walls of spikes. That just takes 20 minutes to get up. Strap in. This is gonna take a while. Ay, ay, ay. And you gotta protect yourself and the snail. These things are just gonna be shooting at me the entire time. Gotta be careful not to jump all the way into the spikes. And you gotta be careful which snail you actually ride on. And you gotta avoid the missiles coming at you. It's a bit absurd. It just takes forever. I'm like, I've got the gold armor. Why are you... No! Darn it. And that's why one of the reasons why it takes so long. So the bosses will just... I mean, not the bosses. The enemies will just spawn when you're trying to jump over. It's just stuff like that. You gotta watch out for that. And I believe there's one of them that is actually a trick question. I mean, not trick question, a trick snail. Like, you only want to jump off the snail if you're running out of road. And I am indeed running out of road right there. That snail, can you please start your ascent? There we go. That is how it's done. Nope, that was the wrong one. Ay, ay, ay. See, trick snails. And I'm falling again. And I'm dead. Now do you see why I hate that part so much? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it's not too much of a problem, but... it... Out of all the Doppler's lab, that's going to take the longest. It doesn't help that this triple jump doesn't actually work all that often. I mean, doesn't 100%. It's not 100% reliable. That does not help. But sometimes it'll let me do the triple jump. Sometimes it will just one. And we'll take the Helix armor again. Darn it. Helios, excuse me. Nope, don't actually. Okay. Almost fell to my doom because of weird platforming. There we go. Did that much easier that time. Ay, ay, ay. Now back to the snails of just wasting your time. Is it worth dealing? I asked myself as I destroy all of them. Alright, we're back. Only took 20 years, but we're back. Which designer decided that this was a good idea? Like, the X series is like fast-paced, like craziness, but then there's just a literal wall of spikes in your way with a slow ascent. The slow snail elevator. Yes. Gotta be quick about it, or else they're gonna shoot you with a missile and you bounce back into the spikes. The snail is a false prophet. It does not know the way up. There we go. I mean, I guess it wanted me to get off the snail to avoid damage there. Though. Alright. Not even gonna bother. Just gonna sit and heal up. Because Vile is in there. And he's got the Goliath armor. This is gonna be a little bit tedious. I mean, he's just his own normal self. Aside from now having, like, a little, like, one extra attack outside of the armor, but inside of it, it's just a screw you. Finish off my water, let's go. Taking no chances whatsoever because I don't have to. Where's Vile? Oh, there he is. My waiting has finally come to an end. Prepare to die at the hands of the world's most advanced riding armor, the new Goliath, quote unquote. Ay ay ay. This armor is an absolute unit. Still a little bit of a joke, but you can die easily to this if you're not careful. So annoyed at waiting that shouldn't have built the snail elevator. I'm gonna take that vent that frustration on Vile's Goliath armor, hopefully. And its charge shots. Nani? Okay, now his attacks are a little bit faster. Actually, I should use the hyper chip on him. Just instant charge shots. Just kidding. I'm about to die, just kidding. There we go. And, what is his actual weakness? I mean, yeah, it's Ray Splasher, but I want to do this legit, kind of. I got the time and resources to do it legit. Just a little bit of extra shame. To Vile, losing the second time. He's got that grab move. That's literally the only... and the... what's it called? The sparks are going down. Oh no, a charge shot! Don't think that this is the end, X! I will haunt you to the day you... die, Wily. Not going to be seeing him again until the end of the series. Ay ay ay. By then he will have completed his arc of Boba Fett impersonator and be green. Like, straight up just be green. But for now, we need to fill up sub-tanks. Actually, I should wait until I get to the boss to do that. Keeps his word, also spoilers, but that's okay. It's not really spoilers, that's literally the beginning of the X8. Is literally there. What's his name? Axel's like, who the heck is that guy? They're like, that's vile. He swore vengeance. And it's been entire years at this point. But he's back. He used to be an A-class hunter, then he went Maverick. That's all you need to know. I'm pretty sure that's literally what he says, almost verbatim. Well, there's a boss here. So we're gonna be waiting for a little bit. X2 take 2 hours, X3 will take 3 hours, it seems. Hopefully X4 won't take 4 hours. I don't want that to be a trend. I don't want it take 8 hours to beat X8. Oh my goodness. Where are we at? Almost full. Thank goodness. And I jumped, so I have to wait for more healing. Darn it. Each heal is just one tiny little increment, but every increment counts. Oh, multiple bosses. This is the boss rush. Alrighty then. Let's just steamroll all of these, shall we? Absolutely no honor system right here. The variable weapon system does not allow for that. It wants solely for you to spam. They're all gonna go down relatively quickly in comparison to the beginning of this. It's not a question of when. I mean, what's it called? If, it's when at this point that they're going to go down. And which one is going to go down next. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry, I don't entirely remember how all of these look. Is this it? Nope, it's not. One second. There we go. Finally got acid. Accidentally used, what's his name's weakness on him? Blizzard Buffalo. Unfortunately, this guy has, like, invincibility frames. So he's gonna take significantly longer than everyone else, but... yeah. True. Yeah, pretty much. That's just how it is in, like, all of the X games. Like, when you get to the boss rush, you're like... okay, these guys again. I actually have their weakness this time. They're not much of an issue. The reason I'm actually doing this, the healing legit, is because... what's it called? The auto-healing is slow. And that regenerates every time, so I might as well use it to save a little bit of time. Speaking of Blizzard Buffalo, Parasite Bomb. There we go. A little bit of a callback to, what's it called? Well, naturally not a callback. Never mind. Literally, they... What? In the Kamehameha. Never seen him do that before. Ay, ay, ay. He's even positioning his hands for that. Oh my lord. Blizzard Buffalo was significantly upped his game since the beginning of the game. Impressive. I was just making a joke about this being Dragon Ball in X2. You didn't have to go and do that. Ay ay ay. Hello, non-boss. Whoops. Wrong one, gravity well. This time he won't get a single hit in. Determined to not get hit by any of this thing. And finish him off with a charge shot. There we go. Ah, darn it. I took a hit. Just sit there for a bit and then all of a sudden it just dies. That's hilarious. Ay, ay, ay. But, what's the gold? Again, this just shows off the gold armor. Like how effective it is. As I've said before, if you're fighting a Maverick and you've got its weakness, then you shouldn't die. Like, I question yours and my skill. If that happens. Whoever's watching during the archive. Funny joke. Right there. Just got him on a loop. It's not as fast as a Hadouken or a Shuriken, but the gold armor gets results. Ay, ay, ay. Just weapon energy. I'm not gonna let you get away with that game. I'm still going to heal. Even though it's just 1 point of health. Ay, ay, ay. Whoops, wrong one. Meant to use Triad Thunder. BRB, okay. I'll probably be at Dr. Doppler. Oh wait, I was supposed to use Ray Splasher. Sorry. The order I did this kind of confused me just a bit. Ay, ay, ay. Like, Ray Splasher's charge shot is kind of pathetic, I gotta show it off. Like, it just shoots randomly. It's more effective to just stand there and shoot under him. Like, seriously, why? Some of the charged weapons in this game. Just why? Began with Neon Tiger, it's gonna end with Neon Tiger. Ay, ay, ay. Apparently. Well, actually, it began with Blizzard Buffalo, but you know what I mean. He was the one that lasted the longest. So it's fitting he goes down last. Hey, you're back. You had to wrap up the uniform laundry for both your mother and sis. That's no problem. Welcome back. It's almost the end of the game, but I'm at the point where I just gotta fight all the Mavericks again. Oh wait, there's 2 left. Oh well. I forgot about crushed crawfish. I apologize for that. I forgot him twice now. I mean, he's pretty cool looking. I'll give him that. Kind of not memorable, though. Especially considering how fast he goes down with his weakness. Okay, now we're gonna be fighting, what's his name? Neon Tiger. False alarm. This is the true ending of it. Saving the one that survived the longest for last. I'm just gonna sit here and heal up real quick. What's it called? Love this in the X series, but you know where I don't love just sitting and standing there and being able to heal like that? By just standing still, what's it called? I hated that in Mario Odyssey, specifically. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, time to beat Neon Tiger. Like, it's breaking the game and having fun in the X series. But in Mario Odyssey, it's just cheating. I mean, I guess it's because you don't really have to earn it in Mario Odyssey. It's just literally a mode literally called Help Me mode. I think that's what makes it insulting instead of hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, my goodness. Like, you take damage, you get a mushroom for it. You don't do that, it's not Mario. And Neon Tiger still gave me the hardest time of all of those Mavericks. Somehow. Okay, give me health so I don't have to sit here forever. There we go, thank you. Now I have to sit here for a little bit. Give time for Wisp to come back, I guess. Now, Dr. Doppler, he's a little bit... I'm gonna try to explain him, like, before I get to him. Like, he shoots a lot of AoE attacks, and is a bit absurd, but... you gotta be careful when you shoot him, because sometimes he'll just heal if you shoot him. He's one of the few bosses in this game that can heal. It's based off of, like, when you shoot him. Like, of course you can overload him. And I've done that before just for fun. I might do that again. Like, like you're gonna heal? Really? What's it called? Last boy before the final fight might as well go off with a bang, or send off with a bang, really. Yeah. I guess so. Time for Darth Sidious again. Oh.
been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doppler. I've been watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive.
Star Wars. Oh my lord.
I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I can offer you the chance to join us. Together, we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma.
Big Brother's always watching.
Our Lord and Master.
No way, Doc. Your schemes end here and now.
Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be born again as part of the new body of Sigma.
See, that's when he's healing. I'm going to overload him, though. Or at least try to. Ay, ay, ay. He starts healing a little bit before he actually heals. I mean, before he actually sets up the barrier that makes him heal. Ew. Screw you, Dr. Quack, screw Sigma. And ew, yes. Sigma body. Didn't miss the fight, have you? Nope, you're just in time for Dr. Doppler. It's a lot more fun to just overpower his shields instead of work around them. Gonna do this legit too. No sub-tanks. There we go. This fight's kind of unceremonious, but it's fun. Just in time for the fight. Yeah. There we go. That is one defeated Dr. Doppler.
You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma.
Doppler, can you talk?
Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him, and I created a horrific new body for him.
Gotta save the trancing for Sigma. Where's the body now? Where's the body?
It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out.
Thanks, Doc. Okay. Good ending secured. Hey, hey. Sigma's taking his sweet time getting his new bod. Yes. Pretty much. But look at all the Sigmas just in the background. He made more than just the one. Ay, ay, ay. All those pods are Sigma. Okay, now good ending secured. I'll go ahead and destroy the power generator. No, I'll go ahead and destroy the power generator! X! You go upstairs and destroy Sigma's body! Bam. Yikes. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Just all of those are Sigma. We are Legion. All these new Sigma bodies are pretty fragile, so needs multiple bodies, extra lives. Maybe the ones in the back room were failed. Nope, they're all backup bodies. I need to just blow up this lab to prevent that from becoming a problem. But since Zero is no longer available for selection, what's it called? Good ending secured. Dr. Doppler is alive still, and so is Zero. So, what's it called? Good ending. I mean, the bad ending is, like, morally redeeming for Doppler because he sacrifices himself, but, yeah, we'll just see what replaces that instead because of what I've done.
We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool Doppler.
Now he has a shield.
And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. I would have gotten away for it too if it wasn't for you meddling Reploids and your dog too. Wait, Rush hasn't existed for 1,000 years. I mean, for 100 years. Never mind.
No longer looks like Buzz Lightyear. Yes, doesn't look like Buzz Lightyear with a lightsaber. Ay. And it doesn't look like Wolverine either. So almost original, completely original Sigma. Do not steal.
But we are always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin.
Now, just gotta spam. It's one sub-tank. There we go. Alright, now it's time for the ultimate battle, buddy. Like, maybe you wouldn't stop hiccuping once. One wouldn't stop hiccuping, one wouldn't drop. Kept dropping unnecessary swear words at inappropriate times.
Well done, X, but I'm far stronger than my previous forms.
Ay. The one fart to end them all. Don't know if the golden armor or whatnot, but that shield is doing jack shit. It's a little bit of a combination of having his weakness plus the golden armor.
Behold, the power of the ultimate battle buddy.
Confirmed, this is his strongest battle body. It's like a dragon head. Ay. Well, I've got the hyper chip, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just gotta hit the head. And now I have to use just the regular Mega Buster. Okay, it's fine. It's probably a little bit more accurate anyway, since I have to time it. Ay. The hitbox on his head is a little bit weird. You have to aim a little bit higher than it actually is. Looks more like kind of a beetle dragon. He's a big bag Beetleborg. That's what he is. Ay. At least he has a health bar, so I can tell... Well, when doesn't he have a health bar? Does that one come with the killer fart? Probably. If that's what you would consider what comes out of it after this. Sigma, no! Who the heck told you about that freak accident? Dr. Doppler. Ay, ay, ay. I'm actually down to my last sub-tank. Oh, and the hyper chip is full again, so might as well start using that again. There we go. Ultimate Battle Body destroyed. Thank goodness I had the golden armor for that. Ay, ay, ay. But it's not over yet, Snake, but... it's pretty much over. No! It can't be! I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body! Not so ultimate battle armor. It only goes down from here. There seems to be only one choice now. I'll possess you! Like, seriously, the heck, Sigma. There's that Mode 7 Sigma virus once again. Only this time we can't actually hit him. We need to do platforming. To the death. There we go, we won. And we're gonna be charged the entire time, aren't we? Doppler, recovering far away. Ain't I a stinker? Ain't I a stinker? Damn, it's a dead end. They used their one swear word in this rated E game. Significantly smaller Sigma virus. Give it up, X. I'll possess your body and rule the whole world. Insert Looney Tunes jingle after that comment. Yeah, pretty much. You're zero. Who did he think he was? It's you again. How do you like that, Sigma? Sigma, watch your damn language, kids are playing this. You mean X. I picked up an anti-Sigma virus program from Doppler and used it on my beam saber. Sorry about the delay, X. I thought the program might be the only thing that would work against Sigma. My program is disappearing. Appropriately, I'm coughing from his voice at this point. Someday, I will. Goes out with a whimper. Well, actually, no, a bang. This entire place goes down. But in that ending, Doppler actually lived. Because plot device from getting the true ending. I mean, the secret ending. Didn't just screw Sigma over, screwed him over big time in that ending. Like, I gotta show you the stills from that. X has crushed Sigma's plans once again. but many questions still occupy his mind. Zero saved Doppler off screen. Doppler had enough willpower to escape, yeah. Why must humans fight against Reploids? And why must Reploids fight against each other? As X stares at the burning remnants of Doppler's lab, his body trembles from an unknown sorrow. What does fate have in store for me? He wonders. Meanwhile, viral Hades Kilokin from... Oh, wait. Sorry, I'll read the comment after. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. Could have done that with the spikes, but only time will tell when and why. Okay, now I can read that. Meanwhile, in viral Hades, Kiloquin from Superhuman Samurai Super Squad, voiced by Tim Curry, looks at Sigma. Hey, buddy, what are you in for? Pretty much. Ay, ay, ay. Can't get any deader than dead after you died. Zero. Not if I destroy you first! Playful jab. Pretty much. Ay, ay, ay. Mac. Had to mention Mac, even though it was only in one scene to portray everyone. So kind of sad that I didn't get a lot of Zero time, but whenever I do X4 again, that should be rectified, since I can just do the entirety of it as Zero, if I wanted to. Entire Zero campaign. Thank goodness. Little Mac. Pretty much. Ay, ay, ay. Again, pointless power levels, but which ones were supposed to be stronger? Okay, Blast Hornet was pretty weak, but fast. Blizzard Buffalo, pretty strong. Over 9,000! 1 kilo. Gravity Beetle, midway. Abysmal speed. Midway strength, abysmal speed. He was as strong as Nappa. Toxic Seahorse. In fact, maybe even closer to Nappa. Volt Catfish. Beyond Nappa, not beyond Kakarot. Crushed Crawfish. Using Nappa as a measuring stick. 2 in a row, not as strong as Nappa. Come on! Ay, ay, ay. 3 in a row, not as strong as Nappa. Bit was stronger than Nappa. Okay, you get to see its name, like, in the end credits because I beat it. Okay, Bite is even stronger than Goku, confirmed. Might be as strong as Vegeta. God Kamar Shin Onari. I mean, Inari. Like, seriously, what the heck? Vile Mark II. Also over 9,000. Nice. Dr. Doppler. Oh my lord. Sigma and Kaiser Sigma. Oh. But wasn't it called Ultimate Battle Body Sigma? It's a very long name, yes. Unknown power level. Unknown speed. The scouters exploded with them. Especially X because of the gold armor. Yeah. And you. Because the developers actually cared about the player at this point. Because there were so few of them. Thanks for playing. Presented by Capcom. Ay ay ay. Well, that's been what's it called? 3. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait to see if there's anything at the end of the end credits. Maybe. Nope, it just... You have to reset the game. There's nothing for waiting. As far as I know. But that's gonna be it. They don't include player stats. Don't know how it would work, though. Yeah, I know. Maybe by your performance, like how many times you died, and how effective you were at destroying the bosses. I guess. They could have done that. Or like, in the speed would be how quickly you beat the game. Anyway. I mean, aye. Anyway, good night.